This journey is relentless. This is a grueling endeavor. To run this far, you know, it hurts. I failed twice before. It's entirely possible that I could fail again. I wish I could say that Anita was here with me, but she's not. I think of her all the time when I run. All I want now is to finish. It means everything. Do you have the list?
Headlamps and handhelds. So we can cross that off. 4 chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just want to make sure, you know, every time I come around,
Yep.
we should have 1 bottle of water, 1 bottle
Yep.
of Tailwind.
Yep.
I need someone out there ready to give me the
Whatever.
lube.
The lube, chapstick, sunblock. I got it. I've done this before.
I used to smoke 2 packs a day. There's nothing I do that's sort of half-assed. You know, my relationships with friends, you know, my family, I mean, I'm in it 100%. When I'm working, I'm in it 100%. And I'm very passionate in my life and everything. And when I run, I think it is an addiction. It's important stuff. These are our new shirts this year. These are all the names of either people I know or people who have just asked me to run for somebody that they care about. The Central Park Run, which we call the Journey Towards a Cure, is still the hardest thing I've attempted and yet to finish. No throwing lanterns. The first time we did this run was in 2013. Covered 164 miles that year. And we went back and did it again in 2014. Covered 176 that year. And so this year, I'm going to attempt to finish 200 miles, which is 33 loops around Central Park over the course of 1 weekend. Yeah, I mean, it takes its physical toll, obviously. So I had foot surgery, I had hernia surgery, and then I just had labor and repair on my hip. You know, it hurts, and it takes a lot. And so, yeah. This will be my 3rd and final attempt.
Waist pack with water bottle. I saw that.
That's in here.
So I worry about the pain. I worry about what's going on in his head. And I worry about the hip because we're less than a year from the surgery. And I know he's just going to keep going. And I need to be there and make sure you can keep going. But I worry too. But I got to put my crew chief hat on.
She's acting all nice and sweet right now.
Set my wifey emotions aside and just
as soon as we get out there, she tells me to get off my ass. She doesn't let me sleep.
All right. I'm definitely nervous and anxious because I know if he doesn't complete that 200 miles, he sees it as failure. So I gotta help him because it's his last opportunity. Let me get this.
Good morning. We are just leaving the house on our way to Central Park, and today is the day. I mean, I'm so motivated. You know, failing twice before, all I want now is to make this happen. My personal goal is to finish 200 miles. But really the big goal here is to raise a total of $250,000 for the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation, which will bring our all-time fundraising to over $1 million.
Best story ever. Hey, how are you? Everyone's a little too happy to see me. Is it because I have cancer? Oh my God. No, it's my name is on the shirt.
That's right.
I'm so excited to get my shirt. What size would you like? I would like the biggest size you have. Okay. Oh, I don't even get on. I was diagnosed at 50, 7 years ago, with multiple myeloma. I'd never heard of the disease, no less understand it, and I was given 5 years to live. Multiple myeloma is a disease of the blood marrow inside your bones that has no cure. It's not the most common disease. This is an unbelievable, not only fundraiser, but just a great rise of awareness so we can do research and make this a manageable disease.
I started looking into this disease called multiple myeloma, and I was scared to death. Without the MMRF, I would feel very isolated. We support each other so much. And we pray for a cure.
Thank you so much.
What he's doing to fight this disease and to find a cure for me and everybody else that's on this shirt is just amazing. It was somebody special to him that lost the fight with this disease. His friend Anita's gone, but her legacy will live on, and he's going to be part of that.
Anita's diagnosis was the beginning of our journey. Anita was actually a very close friend with my parents. I would say she was family. She was the first person that I ever knew that was sick and dying. So in 2007, I decided to run the New York City Marathon, to honor Anita. She called me, Eric, honey, you don't know what this means to me. Then I gave her my medal from that run, and she used to wear it in chemo treatments. She used to say that when I ran, she could feel the medicine going right into her veins.
To have him do this for us, to raise this money for research and hopefully a cure someday, gives me great hope being a multiple myeloma fighter.
This man is giving a piece of himself to help me. There's nothing more heartfelt in your life.
There's a personal commitment. He wants to do this. He's been challenging himself 3 times to try to get this done. I know they say this is the last time he'll try this. I'm just hoping we hit that 200. I really want him to hit that 200.
Okay, everybody, time to go. Start.
I'll see you in an hour or so.
All right. Hey, everybody. Yeah, everybody get a shaker or a bow.
Alan, who is Anita's husband, is gonna start the race for us.
Are you ready, Eric? Yeah, let's do it. Here we go.
200 miles. 7.5 marathons. 33 laps around Central Park.
Breakfast of champions. I love it.
Who's got the bottle?
I'm not running a 5K here, so I just want to get in a rhythm that I can maintain. It's almost like a beat in your head. Right, it's the perfect beat. I can hear my feet, I can hear my heart, my breathing, and then just cruise. You know, when I first started running, it was just me. I was running it for one person. There's a lot of names, you know, on my shirt at this point. It's really this whole journey that we're all on together. This is way bigger than me.
Park. He just started at 8 a.m. He's going to run 200 miles to raise awareness and funds for myeloma, which is a blood cancer.
Oh, wow.
I feel like there's a lot of people depending on me, you know?
He's ready for the ice? Okay. Okay, where are you guys? They're about 15 minutes away, but he wants now full ice in both cups and cantaloupe. It's getting hot now.
Eric, thank you for all you do. You're a wonderful human being.
It's just so awesome what's going on here. You know, you get a disease that you think you're just going to die from, and you don't realize the help that's out there.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. Yeah. We're doing well, right? We're waiting on a phone call, so I'm hoping. I said, what better place to be than here? So, so we'll see.
And the
Had a
phone
little.
call's coming today, or you don't know?
Hopefully, I had a biopsy of the lump. So.
You're dealing with an incurable disease, and the 5-year survival rate right now is only about 43%. Even though there's hope and there's more drugs and all of that, in the end, I keep getting bad news about all of my friends. So, you know, I'm like, well, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep running then.
You're going to do awesome. Love you too. Wish we could be here. We'll be here in spirit. You know that. All right. Love you. You got this. You got this.
Hey, hang in there. You're doing great.
Okay, shoe change, and we're out.
That's gonna be good right there.
Did he go to the bathroom? Yes. So it's 7:15. We're almost 12 hours in. I always start worrying at this time of day because now the sun's going down and he's obviously tired. And he starts to get a little low. So this is where it's really important for me and our crew to kind of motivate him and push him along. If he can just get through the night, that would be a huge thing.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, good. I'm gonna go with you to the next one.
Okay, awesome.
Almost all cancer patients go through pain and suffering and loneliness and fear that they're not going to make it. You know, for a lot of us, it is one foot in front of the other, one day at a time. In 2002, we had decided it was time to try to have a baby. So I did some pre-pregnancy blood work, and the doctor said, you know, something's really wrong. We were like in disbelief because I was in the prime of my life. I was in great shape, working out. We were so excited. We had lived on a sailboat for 3 years, had taken a year off from work, and we're coming back and we want to settle, and then you hear this? It was just unbelievable. Being pregnant and going to the cancer center and sitting in the waiting room, you know, being 5 months pregnant when everybody has masks on and is bald. For me, that was one of the hardest parts. And finally, at 6 months, I said, I'm not coming back. It was very difficult to start chemo. I couldn't walk into the infusion center. I had a huge breakdown right outside the doors with Michael, because this was like the beginning, you know, of this, you know, journey so far. And it was one of the hardest things to do, is walk in and like start. Of course, there was fear and uncertainty, but I think part of my personality was that I am going to live as long as I can, and I'm also going to live under my terms, because you don't know how many days or moments you have really left. Things could like switch in a month for me. That's the truth. You know, what he's doing is incredibly difficult, and there is pain and suffering involved in it. And I'm sure at points he's questioning himself. Can I do it? He has fears that he's not going to succeed.
Oh.
Trying to make history this weekend by running around Central Park 33 times. Describe to someone what your 24 hours, what these 2.5 days are like.
It's a roller coaster. I'm up here right now.
Right.
And at 3 in the morning, I'll probably be down there.
So in the past, he'll start getting tired and sore and just keep moving and pushing through and not stopping. This time we tried something new. He actually stopped for 20 minutes and closed his eyes and put his feet up. This is going to be the strategy. Let's see. 259.18.
Wow, that's exciting. Wow.
The donations are still coming in. We're well past $1 million now. So the stress of getting the money raised, it's done.
412.
The 200 miles.
Ready?
Yep.
That's what he's thinking about.
That was 14, right? That was 14.
Sorry.
Are you sure? No, I'm serious.
You just
I mean,
finished 13.
85.
Go get him.
All right, Eric.
Eric just went out for his 14th loop. He's a little frustrated because he thought he came in and had just completed his 14th loop. Now the mental challenge is upon him.
I know the early morning always is tough for me. Just get really tired, and it's just hard to motivate. It's just I'm so tired. My feet are killing me. It's typical, Just came on a little sooner today. Ready, Michael?
I'm running and I'm fighting really hard to get through something, and then I'll think about my friend Anita. I don't remember when I first found out, and I had never heard of it. I didn't know what it was. It didn't even strike me as being all that bad, frankly. I'm like, okay, she's got cancer, she'll go through chemo, she's gonna be fine. And then when I saw her going through her stem cell transplant, that's when it really hit me. She's got a fatal cancer. I mean, she's dying. It just changed my perspective about everything. I think about that when I'm struggling. Is something really so hard, or is it really so bad? I mean, I can certainly, keep running.
$5.53. Oops. Just don't trip on your son. Right.
3. What is that? 85.4. 5.4.
Can you still do math right now, babe?
I would like to just take off my socks and put my feet up.
Yeah. And now or?
Well, I don't know. You want to talk about that? Do we want to talk about reality?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think I'm actually going to finish?
You're doing really well.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't want you to think like that at this point.
no, I'm trying not to. But hurts. I know. I'm not.
It's tough because am I a crew chief first or am I his wife first?
How many people are racing?
Do I look at him like, okay, he's the father of our children? Is he going to be able to run around with kids and grandkids? Or as crew chief, do I keep pushing him to get through this run? Does he need to sit? Does he? Okay. Give him, let's do water, ginger ale, salami, potatoes, and cantaloupe. Here he comes. I'm coming.
I don't know if I should sit for a minute.
Why, what's going on?
Just fucking sore and tired.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I don't think you need to right now. Can you walk?
Yeah. But
Sun's up. I don't want to lose momentum. I'm pretty strong, and I can handle seeing him in pain.
out of my feet, every step, it feels like someone's hitting it with a hammer. Just every step, just pounding on my quads. It just hurts, just all the time.
But I have to think of what's best for him and the future. And I'm always having this battle with myself.
I know she knows that I'm gonna go through these things.
Oh, it's like putting out a fire.
Still, when you see someone you care about going through them, it's gotta be, it's gotta be tough.
Are you mad at me?
No.
Okay. You gonna tell me to eat me again?
She wants him to finish. She knows the disappointment the last few times he's attempted this. She's the one that ultimately with him has to make the call of whether to keep going or stop. And I think that pains her a lot. Do you have any requirements?
I don't know what I want to do right now.
Okay. All right.
I'm so fucking tired.
Running the damn 200 miles. I can't even run one lap with him. But I ring a good cowbell. Yes, you do. I ring a nice cowbell. I should have been a cheerleader.
It's too hot. Don't push it right now. There's no need. You're doing great. You're going nice and steady, and I feel like you're feeling pretty good.
The change cancer does to all of us is more than physical. It brings you closer to people on another level. I went into a depression after my stem cell transplant. And had you asked me then, I would say, I'm not depressed, I have cancer. That was my low point when I just had to say, is this all worth it? My mother sat there and babied me like I was 6 years old. Literally fed the oatmeal, like, come on, open up, the train is coming. She'd follow me into the shower. It was just dehumanizing, but she saved my life, literally. And my dad, I never watched baseball in my life. My father came over every Yankee game for that entire season. I'm bald, broken-hipped, stem cell transplanted, and on oxy. And we're sitting on the couch, and I'm passing out on his shoulder, and he's talking. That's Derek Jeter, that's Mariano Rivera, this is what a closer does, this is what this... And he took me to the playoffs that fall. Emotionally healing from cancer is huge. And I've come to realize everybody needs a team. Everybody needs a team.
Oh my God, this is disgusting. Actually, can you hold it behind me?
It's huge.
Yep.
All right, we gotta take care of that.
Can you spread your toes?
Oh. There you go. Feels better now. The question is, what's gonna happen to it later? It's bad.
Things like the blisters, and for Eric, anything that's going to throw off your gait, that is something kind of serious. And, he's been going 120 odd miles, so it's starting to break down. He's starting to get tough. He's tearing apart his body. No. It's the pain that he'll deal with to help fight the disease that I'm fighting. So yes, I can run 5 more steps, but he's running 5 more steps, which is resulting in, $500,000 more dollars, which is resulting in 3 drugs being released last year. These are action and rewards, and they're occurring, and it's making a difference.
He's starting to feel all of the pressure of finishing. Look at everyone that is here to support me, and I can't let anybody down. The crew, we're working really hard to just keep him motivated and keep him moving.
Stretch. Bend over, stretch a little bit. Back.
These last 2 attempts at Central Park, because he didn't get to 200 miles, that was a huge disappointment. He was barely moving and everything hurt. I thought to myself, if he can't even walk, there's no way he can run. He's in so much pain. Every single step he took was painful. We just looked at each other and we knew there was really nothing needed to be said, and he just apologized. And I told him there was nothing to apologize for. And I called the crew over and just said, we're gonna stop. It was the right decision, and I personally was relieved, but I felt like I had failed him because I couldn't get him through.
Now I'm getting, really sharp pains. Outside and across the top and this toe. But it's putting me in tears. It's so fucking painful.
He recognized all that he did in those first 2 years, but he was focused on falling short of that 200 miles. So in his eyes, he wasn't done.
I want to be able to suck it up, but I just don't know how long I can.
One step at a time, right? I'm definitely worried Eric's not going to be able to get this done. As his crew chief, as his wife, I don't know if I would be able to pick up the pieces for him if he doesn't finish. No matter what. The best dad, the best husband, no matter what. Somebody look up to you. You've already done so much. Don't forget that.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
There's a lot of activity in the park already because the New York Road Runners 18-mile tune-up is starting. That means 7,000 people will be joining Eric.
It's going to be a shit show out there.
You know what? I bet you anything.
With that.
You're going to feed off that energy. It's a new day. He's gotten through the night.
Okay.
I think we can really just push him, and I know he's going to want to be pushed to get to that 200-mile mark.
Excuse me, your father is here.
Good, how are you?
When I see him, his feet bleeding and the pain that he's gone through, He just is an inspiration. As a kid, you know, Eric had his share of issues, getting in trouble. I was very happy Eric took up running instead of going to jail. I mean, when he was about 16, we called it the black years. Everything he bought was black. Anita's the kind of a person that would buy him black because it made him happy. She always stuck by him. She always was supportive of him. And when she got ill, she made a conscious decision that she was not going to be a victim of life. She did the best that she possibly could to hold her own. I think all that rubbed off on Eric. And I think that was the change in his life. She's a loss. Anita is a loss. But not only does her memory live on, her behavior lives on in the people that loved her.
I've never had this much pain. I keep thinking about stopping.
Oh, yeah. I'm from here, but I wrestled in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Fun time. Which one? Yeah. No. Gotta. Here's the sign we're looking at.
People keep coming up to me and saying thank you. Telling me how much it means. So basically I got myself into my own mess. Don't see any other way to get out of it.
I was diagnosed in 2008. So January 2013, I did my transplant. I did a big fundraiser beforehand for the Myeloma Foundation. And that next year I met this gentleman here. And I had a biopsy in May. And I'm all clear. I have no trace of disease. Wow. So, knock wood. And I swore that this guy's gonna make his 200 and I will never lose my hair again.
I love it.
We're done.
Yeah. When I first lost my hair, it was very awkward. And I didn't know what to do. And I remember getting into the shower and hair is just pouring out of my head. And I called my wife in and I said, "Is it bad?" She goes, yeah. I said, "Give me the clippers." It was tougher going into work because only a couple people knew what was going on. And so to walk into work that day with a baseball cap and take the baseball cap off and the room just gets silent and nobody knows what to say. And it's that awkward moment that you don't want to be in. It's the big elephant in the room. How do you talk about it and how do you get people to know what's going on? You know, Eric puts on his shirt, this one's for Bill, this one's for Trish, this one's for Anita. You know, I'm one of those people, and I see what he does as a way for us to gather together and bring awareness for what this disease is. He's not a professional runner, he's just Eric. And to that point, he and I are in the same boat. It gives everybody that superhuman kind of hope.
We are making a
a poster to celebrate this next lap because Eric is going to surpass his past record.
If he can do this, I know I can fight this thing.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You know, everybody wants to hear the crowd roar for them, and they want to be part of something bigger than themselves. He runs because he loves it, I know that, but he also runs because he wants to make me better. Where would anyone rather be than around people that understand you and are rooting for you and want to make you better?
You beat your record! You're there, and you're doing great!
And the feeling I get of being part of this, it's truly unimaginable. I don't feel invisible. I don't feel like nobody knows my struggle. Nothing beats that, nothing. And I will ring that cowbell forever.
We're killing it. He's doing it. It's just becoming more and more real. I feel like he can see it. He wants to motor through. I knew it. I knew it. Hey, team.
Yes.
They called ahead. They're at the carousel, and he's powering through. He's just gonna want drinks. He's gonna eat and fly by like he did at the start. This is it. We're doing this all the way to the end.
Running straight through.
He's amazing. I love him so much. Oh, God bless him.
God bless you.
Say in about 20 to 30 minutes, Eric's going to be coming in after running his 32nd lap around Central Park. He started Friday at 8 a.m. and we're going to go off and finish the last lap. It's crazy. It's going to happen. It's real.
Everything in life is a matter of perspective. When I'm done, I mean, I'm like going home and climbing into my bed and everything's fine, you know, except for the fact that all my friends are sick. They go climb into bed and they're still sick, you know, and they can't get away from that. So, you know, I think about that. And I, you know, want them to live.
This is downhill. What do we do when we go downhill?
Can't believe it.
Where do you want to go eat? On the corner?
I actually can't see which one is Eric because Bill's kind of got his finger in front of him. Eric Gelber.
Dad, you ready?
Eric in front.
Good.
You did it. You did it. I love you so much. I love you so much.